Hi, I'm Jonas Urba. I'm a New York employment lawyer here with Employment Law Reality Check. On February 21st of this year, 2023, the National Labor Relations Board decided a case called McLaren-McComb. That case affects severance or separation agreements, and it could affect you if your employer proposes to pay you money to go away. What should you be concerned about? Well, in that decision there were two things that the board said are no-nos for employers. And they have been doing this, employers have been putting these restrictions in agreements for decades. Nobody has said anything about it until this year with a new general counsel overseeing the National Labor Relations Board. There are two things in the agreement that McLaren-McComb decided that you should be concerned with. One of them is statements that might disparage your employer. A lot of times they'll stick in to a severance agreement or a separation agreement something that says you can't say bad things about your employer. And the National Labor Relations Board says if you are saying things that are honest, you should be able to say them. Number two, prohibits you from disclosing the terms of the agreement. I can't tell you how many agreements, so many agreements that I've seen over the years, and they have always said you're going to keep the terms of the agreement confidential. The National Labor Relations Board now says, no, can't do that, because the terms of that agreement might prevent some people from actually unionizing. And if, for example, your employer says, I've seen this in almost every agreement, you're never going to reapply for this company. You will never work for a company that's associated with the employer. You will go away forever, and you will never come back. That's a fairly standard term in most severance separation agreements that I've reviewed. And according to the NLRB now, if that language is put into an agreement, you should be able to talk about it. Because if you can't talk about things like, for example, bad things, honestly, that happen to you at the employer, and the fact that this employer is going to pay you some money in exchange for you never working for them again, those are conditions that a union organizer or the National Labor Relations Board might say, you know what, these are some of the reasons why more people are not pro-union. If you see those types of restrictions in your agreement, you should call an employment lawyer. You can call me. I'm Jonas Urba. Serve the entire state of New York. And these agreements can get kind of complicated. Give me a call. 212-731-4776. Attorney Advertising. Stay safe.